po, ang paglalaro ng online games sa mga kabataan ay hindi gaano nakakaapekto sa kanilang kalusugan. Bukod po sa posibleng paglabo ng mata dahil sa pagkababad ng tingin sa computer o cellphone habang sila po ay naglalaro. Pero kapag sumobra na po ang oras na ginugugol sa paglalaro ng online games, marami na po itong negatibong epekto na pwedeng makaapekto sa overall health ng bata. Ang mga negative effects po na yan ang ating pag-uusapan sa Hello Doc. Kasama po ang ating bisitang psychiatrist na si Doc Catherine Tan. Welcome back, Doc!
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Mia. Thank you, Kada. Thank you for having me.
I love your smile, Doc Catherine, all the time.
Thank you.
Pero eto na nga, nako, napakahalagang malaman ito ng ating mga Kada mommies dahil halos lahat na yata ng mga kabataan ngayon ay nakatutok na lamang lagi sa kanilang mga gadgets.
Yeah.
At ang kanilang binubusisi ay ang paglalaro ng online games. So, kailan po ba unang-una, kailan masasabi na sobra na or excessive na ang kanilang paglalaro?
Well, Pia, para sa ating lahat, not just for kids, excessive na pag nakikita natin affected na yung interest natin with other hobbies.
Naku.
Affected na rin yung relationships natin. Tapos affected din na hindi na nila ginagawa yung mga responsibilities nila. So, it's not just yung amount, pero how yung etong activity affects yung relationship and yung environment ng bata.
Okay. So, hindi po natin mabibilang ito sa quantity of hours that they spend online?
Although for this is according to the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Opo.
For mga minors natin, the recommendation sana sa
Opo.
mga online games natin, yung mga recreational online activities sana is about 1 to 2 hours a day.
Okay. 1 to 2 hours a day. Kasi kailan po natin masasabi na meron na talagang negative health impacts ito sa mga buhay nila?
Yeah. So, Pia, nakikita natin magcha-change yung behavior ng mga bata. So, may nakita nga ako sa, yung online may pinost na paano mag-react yung bata, yung grabe yung tantrums.
Oo.
So, we can see na pag pinatigil or sineperate yung online activity sa bata, sobrang irritable, nagwawala, which is not an appropriate behavior. Tapos nakikita din natin na minsan magsisinungaling na na pag tinanong ni nanay, how many hours have you been playing? 1? Pero yung pala, matagal na. And then nakikita natin, affected na yung sleep ng bata. Kasi di ba yung tendency, di ba, maglalaro until umaga na, di ba? And then makikita natin na probably yung quality ng grades, nag-isolate na siya, hindi na siya nag-interact with the outside world. Tapos overall din yung yun nga, na-miss out niya yung mga responsibilities din niya sa bahay.
Ako nga po nare-realize ko rin to, Doc Catherine, minsan kapag tuloy-tuloy ang kanilang paglalaro, sumusungit sila.
Yes. So, we can see, kasi yung mga ganitong games, lalo na, it depends on the theme of the game din naman.
Oo.
So, kung clarification, it doesn't mean naman na pag violent yung game, magiging violent sila. Pero, parang nade-desensitize din sila when it comes to yung mga ganitong bagay nakikita nila. Or sometimes, may iniisip na sila yung mga aggressive acts already. Or pwede rin dahil kasi very enjoyable yung gaming. So, dopamine hit yan.
Oo.
Yeah. So, when you suddenly separate that feeling, to syempre the kids, they're not able to regulate yung mga emotions nila. So, yung pag-express nila ay magagalit sila.
Tsaka yan, di ba, Doc Cathy, kapag halimbawa, pataas ng pataas yung demand nila for dopamine dahil they keep hitting that.
Yes.
And then, pag they're not satisfied with the usual levels anymore. They keep wanting more.
Yes. So that's the problem with dopamine hit.
Oo.
Kasi affected na yung parang nag-i-increase yung impulsivity ng tao.
Yes.
Because for you to have that enjoyable feeling, so at first kunwari level 1, I'm having that enjoyable feeling.
Yes.
And then later on, level 1 is not enough, mag-level 2 ako.
Correct.
Yeah, so level 2. So pataas ng pataas. And it's not just with gaming, ha. This is like
For social media.
addiction in general.
Yes,
Kasi
yes, correct,
what you're looking for
correct.
is a dopamine hit. So there's no sense of contentment. So you have to like increase the exposure of whatever that brings you that pleasure to get that dopamine hit that you're looking for.
That satisfies you na,
Yes.
diba? So dapat yung lang talaga, we have to be very consistent about this para yung dips at saka yung rise ng kanilang dopamine or yung feel good nila hindi masyadong bumaba at hindi rin kailangan tumaas para masatisfy sila.
Pero Pia, speaking of like online, mga things online, it's not just the gaming It's the things that we expose to our kids.
Yes.
So, lalo na very, ginagamit nga natin yung tablet as, panahimik sa kanila, di ba? So, it's an easy way out.
Babysit.
Yeah, babysit. Pero you know what? There are also other things na initially, probably the parents are not aware of, pero nakaka-affect pala ng kid. So, there's a study actually involving cocomelon.
Okay.
So, cocomelon, it's like, yes, it's marketed for kids
Oo.
Pero, studies later on show it was too exciting for the kid. So, na-expose early on siya sa dopamine hit.
Oo.
So, mas kailangan pala at that certain age na
Swabe lang.
Yeah.
Oo,
Mas
steady lang, kalma.
Yeah, not too exciting.
Correct. Ako nga po, nung weekend, meron ako in-observe na parang 2-year-old toddler na nasa stroller lang niya.
Yes.
The entire time, we were in church.
Yes.
And just playing with his puzzles. Puzzle lang ang kanyang kinukulit. Puzzle, stickers, maya-maya kumain.
Yeah.
Diba? Dapat yata ganun lang muna yung level na in-expose natin sa kanilang excitement.
Pero at the same time, kasi, first touch lagi yung parents.
Yeah.
So, we teach principles, we teach virtues, it's the parents.
Correct.
So, kung pinapasanay natin at an early age na mag-tablet in church, that's kind of a problem kasi it leads to like later on behavior na it's okay to be distracted while in church. So yes, we do understand 2-year-old probably they don't understand.
And this is an actual puzzle.
Yeah.
Yun talagang tactile.
Yeah. Okay, actual puzzle. Pero I guess we would like to balance it out. So we want to manifest certain behaviors at certain social settings then So it's actually good. Yes, it's actually good that etong parents that you witness naman, it's like it's the actual puzzle, not yung puzzle sa tablet. Probably ginagawa nila para quiet din yung toddler. Pero we also want na sana ilagay sila sa age-appropriate setting Kasi we know nga na 2-year-old, I don't think they can appreciate naman yung mga service.
What's happening in church.
Yeah, yung mga religious
Meron naman silang
services.
kids' church, pero siguro, the mommy also wanted to listen.
Yeah.
Pero, okay, mabalik tayo dun sa mga online games. Alam mo, Doc Cathy, isa pang na-observe ko, they quit so easily.
Okay.
Because the games that they play, all they do really, wala ngang goal yung mga games na nilalaro nila. Parang lang siya, parang fake existence in a fake world.
Yeah.
There's no it's not goal-oriented.
Yes.
It's just para bang vicarious living. Kung hindi ko to magawa, at least nagagawa nung avatar ko.
Yeah.
Pag real-life situations at medyo may kahirapan, they quit so quick. Para bang, I don't want anymore.
Yeah. I do encounter younger generations din na they come to us concerned na I'm not motivated to do like certain tasks. And then we have to emphasize, especially in mga younger generations, it's part of life that we have to do
Difficulty.
things
Are
kahit we
difficult.
don't enjoy
Yes,
it. Time in,
correct.
time out. That's part of growing up din. So that's also part din ng responsibility ng parents na it's not necessarily na like whatever the kid wants, whatever the kid enjoys. So we also have to teach them that you're supposed to take responsibility and accountability for certain activities na hopefully they would also pick up na there are things that are important that I have to do, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to enjoy it.
It's not always pleasant.
No,
Correct.
no.
Oo.
Yeah.
At isa pa, parang they don't like actual toys anymore.
Okay.
It's so hard to please them.
Yeah.
Kasi syempre manonood sila ng mga YouTubers na binibigyan ng mga toys na libre.
Yeah.
Bubuksan lang, i-unbox, tapos moving on to the next.
Yes. So,
hindi man lang in-enjoy muna yung in-unbox na una.
Yeah.
Para bang, okay, moving on. Para bang, I have to explain to them, anak, hindi po tayo binibigyan ng libreng laruan. At saka, one by one, right?
When you look at it, that's also the addiction to the dopamine hit.
Yes.
Something new.
Correct.
Diba? Something
Kailangan
novel.
always.
And then, like, when it's not new anymore, ayoko na. So parang there's no satisfaction and enjoyment na.
Ang hirap talaga mag-parent these
Yeah.
days.
And you know what, Pia, all this, it stems all the way to adulthood, Kaya we want to emphasize na laki ng responsibility of parents because they carry it for the rest of their lives and then they pass it on to the next generation.
Correct.
So I do see cases din na it starts with, yun nga, na they look for the dopamine hit. When they become adults, it translates to different things. They tend to buy so much. They tend to
Maging
cheat.
hoarder.
They tend to gamble. They
Correct.
tend to... And then when you look at the pattern, wait a minute. It doesn't mean naman that, it looks like the whole time you were looking for your dopamine hit.
Yeah.
And hindi naman sila ADHD. Pero parang nasanay sila.
Nasanay sila sa
Yeah.
Kaya wag po nating sanayin. Pero
Yes.
eto naman po, believe it or not, mga parents,
Yeah.
meron din mong positive effects ang paglalaro ng online games as long as siguro it's kept to a certain amount.
Yes. So, for everything, hindi naman pwede sobra-sobra or kulang-kulang.
Correct. Oo.
So, actually, yung advantage with yung mga online gaming, it builds mga strategizing skills, problem-solving skills, eye-to-hand coordination. So, yes, may mga advantages din sila. But, it doesn't mean naman na porket may advantage, gagawin na natin sobra-sobra.
Correct. Of course, oo. Kaya, buti pa, Doc Catherine, tell our Kadas, ano bang prescription mo para naman mabawasan or maiwasan yung mga negative effects at ang makuha lang ng ating mga anak yung positive benefits nito?
Well, sa ating mga kada, first of all, as parents, we would like to limit yung number of hours na maglalaro yung mga anak natin. Lalong-lalo na when they're at a younger age. So, actually, right now, the census for now is about start them at 13 or older. Yeah. Pero it's not like a fixed information out there yet.
Yeah.
Pero kung halimbawa you have kids who are younger and who are playing online din naman, we would like to enforce stricter rules and more supervision din sa mga anak natin. And then we would also want to engage with our kids, So, whatever game that your kid is playing, I hope you are fully aware na the concept behind it and stuff like that. So, understand what your kids are experiencing din naman. And then we also want to, encourage them with other activities then, such as, mga hobbies, physical activities, kaysa puro gaming lamang. And then, we also want to encourage them to take breaks. Kasi, na-mention nga,
correct.
mga nagkaka-eye strain, yung mga, posture na natin, nakayuko na tayo because yung tendency nga natin is mag-online gaming tayo. So, overall, it's about allowing balance and supervision and I would always emphasize this. As parents, you have to set an example. So, hindi naman pwede that you're imposing that to your kid, pero kitang-kita naman, the parents are playing nonstop.
Set a good example.
Yes.
Ako nga po, nag-download na ng Roblox para lang maintindihan ko, bakit ba kayo laging nandyan? Tontuwa naman siya.
Yeah.
Akala niya she'll be able to play longer kasi ano na ako.
You can relate na.
Kasama na nila ako ng playmate doon. Okay, i-review lang natin, Doc Catherine, yung ating mga items.
Yes.
Just tell us if it's a fake or a fact.
Yes.
For instance, mga bata lang daw po ang pwedeng magkaroon ng online game addiction. Fake or fact? We know this to be a
Fake. It's definitely a fake. So addiction, alam natin naman addiction encompasses like different ages.
Yes.
So medyo na-highlight, not medyo, talagang na-highlight yung online gambling, 'di ba? So it's the same principle actually
Correct.
So alam natin there are certain games that have a higher tendency to be addictive.
Correct.
Lalo na yung mga may avatar, mga you put
Yes.
yourself in that experience,
Ayun na nga.
or yun nga, games that have like a gambling component
Oo.
Yung you're looking for the thrill and the excitement. Kaya ingat-ingat tayo, lahat na tayo, na whatever age you may be, we can get addicted
We can
to
get
it.
addicted to it, correct.
Yes.
Ang mga naglalaro ng violent role-playing games online ay nagiging violente rin sa totoong buhay. Fake or fact?
Ito
Parang both, no?
yeah, actually it's a medyo.
Oo.
Pero kung
Indirect naman po.
indirectly, so technically it's a fake.
Okay.
Hindi naman na porket you play violent games, you become violent. When I say indirectly, it can affect the person, kasi I mentioned earlier nga na madedesensitize tayo with yun nga, mga violent behavior. We might be thinking of yung mga aggressive ideas already. Pero usually, if it brings to greater risk for somebody who is
Predisposed na.
predisposed. So, example, like pag may mental health condition na siya, or baka hindi siya properly supervised ng parents niya. Kaya't malaking bagay lagi, Kada, it's the parenting that really, really matters.
Last, but definitely not the least, ang pagkahumaling sa paglalaro ng online games ay mawawala ng kusa sa paglipas ng panahon. Yung para bang, they're just gonna outgrow that. Fake or fact, Doc Catherine?
Definitely, it's a fake.
Huwag niyo pong asahan yun. Baka by the time, you know what I mean? If they count on that,
Yeah.
it might be too late.
It might get worse, di ba? It gets worse through time. So that's why it's termed as an addiction. And addiction is a form of psychiatric condition. And that's why there's such a thing as psychiatrists. So we are medical doctors with a specialty in psychiatry because we do recognize these conditions are debilitating. These affect a whole lot of lives kasi. And most of the time, these situations would need the intervention of counselors, family, friends, and then yun nga, mga mental health professionals.
Okay. But right now, Doc Kath, pwede ba nating, of course, they're going to meet resistance.
Yeah.
Kapag halimbawa, kung dati open season ang paglalaro ng online games with our
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
tapos i-reduce natin ito.
Yes.
Do you suggest that we do it in increments or para bang cold turkey ba ito? Okay,
Yeah.
from all day, 1 hour ka na lang.
It depends actually.
Scary.
Pero
Takot
if-
sa anak. Ano to?
Yeah, pero if based on my experience,
Yes.
I would rather do it gradual.
Okay.
Because yun nga, there's an addictive component to it. So they're used to all that
Okay.
dopamine hits
Yes.
If you suddenly cut it off, so parang they associate not playing with so much discomfort. We wouldn't want that.
Oo,
So
tama.
we want na unti-unti na we associate not playing na it's not that distressing. So, unti-unti. But again, it has to be consistent, it has to be measured, and kailangan din na...
May kapalit. May kapalit na just as fun.
Pero, yeah.
In real life? Pwede ba yun, Doc?
Pwede naman din, like yung
Oo.
mga hobbies and
Correct.
stuff like that. Pero ano din, ingat-ingat din tayo when it comes to reward, ha? Kasi baka yung
Correct.
iisipin, reward ay chocolate. Dopamine hit na naman yan.
Oo,
Diba?
hindi pwede namang...
So, ingat-ingat din tayo. And then, yun nga, like what Pia said nga, tama, na because what else are they gonna do if they're not gonna play
Totoo
games,
eh.
diba? So, yun nga,
Oo.
we put them in other activities that are more beneficial than for them.
Mahirap lang talaga mag-parent ngayon, lalo na yung mga kada natin. They can't help but have a two-income family,
Yes.
'di ba?
Yes.
Kailangan talaga magtrabaho ng both nanay at tatay. Hindi katulad ng mga panahon ng nanay ko talagang pwede she could
Single
afford to be a
income.
housewife,
Yeah,
'di ba?
yeah.
And really make us tutok.
Yeah.
Ngayon, I feel for the moms and the dads actually.
Yeah.
And the kids. Pero napakaganda po nitong discussion natin, Doc Kath. Maraming salamat.
You're most welcome. You're
We
most
hope to
welcome.
have you again many more times.
Always a pleasure.
You're a dopamine hit to me. Dahil ang dami ko natututunan.
Thank
At
you.
para po tuloy-tuloy ang edukasyon ng ating mga parents, paano po ba kayo makontak?
Well, I actually have consultation at Now Serving or Serious MD. So you can just Google my name. Well, the spelling is kind of strange. Kathern Natalie Tan. And then lalabas
Kathern
siya.
pala siya?
Yeah, Kathern. It saved me many times kasi yun nga, Catherine is a very common name. Surname ko pa ay Tan.
So, kailangan natin to baguhin. It's Kath.
YRN.
Kathern.
Kathern,
Okay.
yeah. But you pronounce it as Catherine anyway.
Oo nga, no? Naguluhan ako doon, Dok. Namalik mata ako. Maraming salamat. Ayan po, ang tamang spelling sa inyong mga screens. Don't make a mistake just because I mispronounced it.
It's okay.
Thank you po, Doc Kath. At dahil po sa inyong invaluable advice, meron po kaming gift pack from Lux White. Thank you very much! Oh, diba? Kung mga anak natin yan, baka, can I have more? Grabe sila. Thank you very much po.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.